Hello class. Hi, it's Miss Chen. So today we're going to be looking at two pieces of art, very famous pieces of art that I've seen in your assignments 2 and 3 that you all have been talking about. And so I'm just going to give you a short presentation here and you are going to be filling out a short Google form after we are done. All right, so pay attention. You don't need to take too many notes. You can rewatch this video if you are ever confused, but the questions will be very simple. All right, so here we go. The first piece that we're going to be talking about is the Mona Lisa. All right, so this Mona Lisa was made by Leonardo da Vinci in the year 1503 to 1509. They're not very sure of exactly what year. All right, this is the artist. Leonardo da Vinci was an Italian painter who was very famous during his time. He made so many artworks. And he also was very interested in inventing, painting, science, and the list goes on. All right. Why was the artwork made? This is a very important question. So, a rich silk merchant in Italy wanted a painting of a portrait of his wife that he wanted to hang in their new home. And his wife's name was, da-na-na-na-na, have you guessed it? Lisa del Gioconda. All right. And so she had a first and a last name. Lisa was her first name. And so that's exactly why part of the title of the painting is called Lisa, right? But, why did they ask Leonardo to paint it? Well, as I said, he was a very famous artist at that time, and he had very many skills that the merchant really wanted. And so he hired him, and Leonardo was like, "Yes, I can paint your wife, of course, for a fee, you know." And so Mona Lisa in English title comes from the Italian word Mona, which is short for the phrase Madonna, which means my lady. So Mona Lisa means my Lady Lisa. All right, so that's a short little history lesson about Mona Lisa and how it got its name and why it was painted. Now we're going to be looking at Edvard Munch, The Scream, made in 1893. All right, and so this was made by artist Edvard Munch. He was a Norwegian artist, which is part of Europe. All right, so right above Europe, and he was an expressionist artist, which means all of his paintings showed a lot of expression and hope and sadness and fear and many more emotions. All right, and his artwork, The Scream, the reason why it was made was very simple. One day, Edvard Munch and his friends decided to take a walk next to the water. He was looking at this scene right here. And can anybody guess what time of day this scene took place? I'll give you a second. Ding, 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 ding. The answer is sunset. So the sun is coming down. All right. So right when the sun was coming down was when Edward and his friends were taking this walk. And as he looked in the sky, he started to see this image of blood covering the whole sky, and therefore he was inspired to paint this work. So he was standing there, and all of a sudden he thought of how blood could smear all over the color of the red, the orange. It really reminded him of the sky being bloody, and so it kind of turned into like a scene of horror for him. And so you can see the person in the front screaming. A better translation of this original title is actually a scream in nature. All right, and so this is one of the reasons why it was made. He was inspired by what he saw and the horror, the emotion that came. Even though I believe it's a pretty beautiful painting. You know, there's a horror element to it, as you see on the bottom. And so at the end of this video, I just want you to go click on the Google link form and just fill out the 4 questions at the end. All right, there's only 4 questions. The first one's your name, the second one's which ones you liked, and just fill out the rest of the form, and easy peasy, you're all done. All right, Miss Chen out. Bye.